From where to where?
From outside the house to back inside the house.
Are you okay, sir?
Propelled proficiently enough by an enjoyable cast and performances, Three Thieves manages to hit most of its notes right, even though it feels like it's coming out 15 years too late, with a premise that we've seen enough times to know how its narrative will play out. Let's review Three Thieves.
Jesus Christ!
Three Thieves tells the story of three young men who are frustrated with their current employment and end up getting mixed up in a seemingly low-risk, high-profit theft job. Things unfold as they might be adding kidnapping to the list of crimes they are committing. With a comedic twist to it all, it's a wonder how they end up as heroes of the day. Now, the premise feels more familiar than fresh in the comedic genre. It is partly attributed to the fact that a lot of movies has tread on this same formula in the late 90s and early 2000s and couldn't really bring anything new to make it distinctively stand out. For a movie that credits three writers, it almost feels too generic and predictable. Also, it tries to shoehorn an emotional beat to add some dramatic impact, but it wasn't fleshed out enough to make it matter. Also, some parts of it seemed like last-minute addition, which in turn slowed down its pacing and rendered some moments unnecessary. However, what really gas up Three Thieves as a comedic vehicle is in its acting and nicely written jokes. Sure, not all of them stuck the landing, but majority of it is creatively employed to suit its narrative. The performances of its three leads, Frank Donga, Sean Farquhar, and Koye Kekere Ekun, were all enjoyable, and even the supporting cast added a nice blend to make its narrative fashionable. Though of course there were some characters that were too cartoony for their own likeness, but they never distract you from the whole scope of the picture. In the end, Three Thieves is an entertaining, simple comedy that tries too hard to make its story complex. Some part of it feels like it was brilliant on paper but not having the right polishing in its execution. But all in all, it's still a comedy that keeps itself from being a rehash like others before it, and that helps elevate it from being almost as mediocre as many Nollywood comedies of today.
Adela, you set me up.
Verdict: less is more. For more movie reviews like this, check out what we thought of Living in Bondage and the Once Upon a Time Oscar contender Lionheart. And for anything movies or TV related, make sure you follow us on all social media platforms on Popcorn and Reels, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the bell icon for notification, and as always, thanks for watching.